So after, so you get signed and you commit to the 2 projects that you needed to commit to. What happened after this? Because it seemed like after this, we kind of seemed like you may have dropped a little bit here and there, but it kind of seemed like we like, where's Mundo?
Right.
Where he been at? You know what I mean? I ain't talked to you. I ain't heard from you. I'm like, what's going on? And we ain't seeing no content coming out for a minute. And it seemed like your pages, you had end up losing your social media pages as well. What was going on after the fact?
So like after I actually like after that whole little situation, I want to say like around 22, 21, 20, I think it was like 22. I think that's when, like, you know, I went back to just, because I felt like for real and on some real shit, it's just something I probably never really put out there. I really believe that fucked me up more than just doing what the fuck I was already doing. You know what
you mean? Why you feel like that?
Because it was like the shit I liked it to do, or like, not even liked it to do, what was best for me, what I knew. It was things that I knew what was best for me. You know what I mean? Like, it was like even when it came to the studio or a certain camera. Like, I didn't like the camera work that they had and was trying to bring to me. I'm like, bro, I just know what my people like. It's like your clientele, you know what your people like to see. So it's like, I didn't see that look of like, when I'm getting a video shot, it made me feel like I was at home. Or when I was in the studio, it was like the record sounded real good. Like, it made me, I felt like everything I had at home was better than everything they did. The only thing they had was money.
So because they wanted you to use their cameraman.
Yeah, their cameraman, they beats. You know, they might have beats that they want, because you with them. So you gotta work with them. So I mean, at the end of the day, they gonna do what they got sources on. They got sources. They got people with cameras and shit. So they gonna use that.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
I'm like, you know, how I'm looking at the quality of it, I'm like, bro, to me, I feel like they was low budget in this shit. Like, when it came to like a motherfucker like, you know, Max Sauce, he was one of them people who had that, like, he already kind of like solidified a little spot in the industry where they was kind of putting a bigger budget on him. So they'd get him a feature with the baby, features with video shot by, you know, somebody like, I forgot his name out there in Atlanta, but, damn, I forgot. But somebody who got a big platform, cameraman type shit, like, they'd try to get me to, like, nigga that you could tell, like, this is just somebody they probably got. Like, some shit I could do down here. Like, some shit I can literally do. Like, have a nigga I know got a camera, he just willing to shoot.
You just gonna call him up.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I felt like that's who that was for them, even though they paying him. They gotta pay him because he here to work, but the quality of the work didn't feel like it was what I was already doing. So to me, it's like you taking away from what I'm already doing.
So you didn't have a good time with you wasn't liking the content that you was getting.
No, because it didn't seem clean. It wasn't raw. Like, it was too raw. Like, a lot of the shit didn't look clean, and you could just tell like it's something different. Like, even that Win the War video, like that's what I shot out there with them. I actually like it based on the fact you see the scenery, the house. That was A$AP Rocky old house, the Lamborghini and all this shit. But I'm talking about the actual look, like the content when you looking at the video. Like, I ain't like the shit. I'm like, but it still got 100,000. But I'm just like, it's something about this that I could just tell this should fuck me up more than do good. So it's like a lot of videos that we was getting shot actually didn't outperform the shit I was already doing. You know what I mean? So it was like,
you shooting this shit in the hood back home.
Bro, like, it didn't make no sense. Like, now it would make sense if I'm like, you know, I'm on Jerry Production or something. Give me a video from that. You know what I mean? Get a Cole Bennett or something. Like, now we talking real work.
Say upgrade me.
Yeah, and that's what Alamo probably would have been doing. That's what they budget probably would have went into. You know what I mean? Shit like Cole Bennett's and Big Pop Breakfast Club podcasters and shit, like, they got those connections. They a real company.
Did they put you on any platforms?
But it wasn't as much because you could tell, like, the person I'm dealing with, he more of like a person who got connections versus
trying to
like,
spend the budget
with the shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know, it's somebody, you know the difference between a person who just know people and then like, no, he's with these people. Like,
got you.
Nah, they with them people. Alamo, they're with the people that actually, that's gonna make you be on the scene. Now, I'm not saying this person ain't either, but it's like, to me, I think it take more work coming from right there. Like, it take a lot more, cause you gotta like, cause still you gotta think, I'm on my own platform. It's not like they got a marketing of like pushing it through different like Instagram accounts or getting it. Like, they ain't doing none of that. It's like, I'm still doing everything. I'm still dropping my shit the same, putting it out. They just might be paying for shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I pay for the video, pay for this.
But you still running all your promo.
I'm doing everything. Like, I'm the one promoting on Facebook, telling people to go watch it and go tell people. So really, it's still me. Like, it's nothing y'all really doing that's technically changing my life or situation besides being in some shit I probably never been in. A nice little car or a nice...
What do you feel like since they decided that they gave you the money that they felt like you should have used that budget to...
No, because that wasn't stated. Too. That wasn't necessarily stated. And I don't think that was even in my contract. It was more like, yeah, this is an advance.
Exactly.
But we have a budget for the music.
And you think, and that should have been, marketing should have been
Yeah,
included.
it should have been a lot of more. It should have been a lot of like to where it'd make it easier on them. Cause now it look like I ain't doing nothing to them, where it make them have to slow down and think they doing something wrong when really you are, cause you ain't doing it the way I know we supposed to do it for me. I'm telling them shit like, bro, I know what I should be wearing and shit. You trying to, we in Cali, they want to go shopping for me and shit. Like, man, I don't need you picking out my motherfucking clothes or nothing. Like, let me
like
know
y'all
what I
about,
want.
they about to change your whole image. Everything
They trying to like, but not in that way. Just on some like, just on some like, you in the Airbnb or whatever. You in the mansion, you in there kicking it. It's time for a video. Motherfucker just run out, ask you your sizes. Oh, what size shoes you wear? 10.5. What size pants you wear? Oh, da-da-da-da. Then you just go out and come back with some shit. And
you supposed to pick through it.
Like, and it's like, I don't like none of this shit for real. It's cool, but it's like, what if I wanted some Nike sweats? I probably would have did good with some fucking Nike sweats and some all whites. Like, I probably felt like that. You just thinking, oh, I'm in Cali, I need to add a sock, the two tops, I'll pull it up.
Because they basing it off of their swag.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, so it was like, he was trying to put me in the culture, but I'm just like, damn, let me get the culture and feel like I want to pick something where. So there's a lot of shit where it was just throwing me off. Like, man, it's doing more harm than good. Like, that was one of those situations, even though it still was benefits that came with it. It ain't like I didn't learn nothing or experience. I learned from my experience.
So when you took a break, what was going on in that time when you wasn't releasing? What were you doing in that time?
Just thinking and planning and rebranding. At the drawing board, just really coming up with a whole new way of doing it. Because like I said, it wasn't even really that. That ain't even really what was the problem. The problem was really losing my accounts. Like I said, like if I wouldn't have lost my Facebook and Instagram, I'd have still at least had the platform that it take for people to know when I'm doing something.
What happened to where you end up losing your social media account? And this is after the deal.
Yeah, after the deal.
What happened?
Now it just look like I'm just falling off the face of the earth. Like,
like everything bad.
I ain't dropping. I done lost I done lost both my pages. The police took my phone. So it's like I done lost the number that everybody had on me that could get straight to me. I lost everything down there. Like if you talking in terms of like as on a career side, besides my YouTube, that's the only thing I still got by the grace of God. Like I was still able to. I was happy that I did that years ago. Like actually made my own page and actually was releasing on there to build my own traffic. So that was the only thing I had. But that don't matter if you don't got nobody knowing that the shit on there. Like, cause people be subscribed, but that shit be for so long ago. There's people that don't know. Like, there's people that subscribe that probably even got that phone or not even in there that account or whatever. So
absolutely, you got to get new subscribers.
You got to get all that shit. You got to get new subscribers. You got to still keep working. And like I said, losing those two accounts, it really fucked up.
Your page was like in the you was in the
15, 20,000.
Yeah,
like, I know it was like 15 on Instagram and like 17, 20 on Facebook. So I had like real like 20,000 followers on Facebook with 5,000 friends.
Yeah,
and then there were 15,000 on Instagram. And it was like I had a lot of people from all over the world that I already made connections with. Timberland was following me. You got to think I had real labels and certain people based on just the fact that I I had a lot of connections built on there. So to lose all that and start from a brand new page, like that kind of like the reason that the motherfucker even like slowed down on it. Like, damn, what the fuck? I need my page. Like, I can't drop and do what I want. And,
it's discouraging.
Yeah, it is. Because it's like, that's what you need to really do it.
Well, I'm glad that you decided to not let it hold you back. Because you said, well, look, we're going to make some new pages. We're going to run this shit up then. We ain't going to just stay.
Yeah, we ain't got time.
Yeah, we ain't just
at first, it was about to be over with. Like, in a minute, it was going to be on some shit. Like, man, you know what? Like, I already just help other people and just be on some old head shit, like on some and I'm only 27, should still be moving, but I'm like, man, hell nah, like you can't just stop doing this, you can't do that, like, and it's like I'm slowly but surely actually creeping back up there, like, so it's like, for me to not even have my Instagram or Facebook and still could get 10, 20,000 in a month on a video, 14,000 in a month, that ain't a lot compared to what I used to do, because it's like, them 300,000s and shit, that's coming from where a lot of promotion, I keep sharing it every day to a lot of people that actually know me. And that's following me, from all spots of the world. So, once you lose all that, it kind of be hard to. So for me to actually see that, let me know, like, damn, I really can kind of still pick this bitch back up.
You can, for sure. Well, I'm glad that you said it's a wrap. We gonna start back moving and grooving, and you done it. You made sure, like, look, dropping, and recently you just dropped a new project, Reincarnated.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so super dope to
Yeah.
make that the name of the project. And you kept it true to your roots with rocking with the Cincinnati artists from No Soda 1900 to Score to Means Lido, Key Sosa. Like you kept it with the city on this. I thought that was super lit. Tell me about this Reincarnated project and what just was everything you done went through it. I'm pretty sure it helped spark this.
Yeah, it's really self-explanatory. It's what it say. Like, you know, Reincarnated. That's all them songs is me going back to the drawing board, realizing a whole new frequency of, you know, sound I want to create and just pushing that, you know, and then forever working with who I want to work with and not who they say to work with just because they think they got something going on. I ain't the type of person, so I always forever represent my city and put people that's in my city next to me in position. Whether, you know, I done made more views off people with no names than people with a name or somebody that you expect to do something.
For sure.
So it's like I learned the power, knew the power of creating and building a team. So, you know, I that's just where it's coming from. Anybody I see that I like and we in the same area. I mean, not even the same area, but we in the same field of business. Like we doing the same thing, and you know, we got a passion for it. Why not link up and build some shit? You know.
For sure.
So
I like it, man. I like this project. I like the fact that you tapped in with the city per usual. And now it's like you kind of like you've been doing this for you young still, but you really got years in the game. So do you kind of feel like you an OG a little bit?
Man, I swear I be telling people that all the time. Like, bro, I'm young as hell, but I do feel like an old head when it comes like not on that, but just on some like damn, like I really done been through not all the everything because it's not over. I'm just saying, but. You know, just the trial and error of an artist and what it take being not having it and still doing it without having it and still making shit happen without having the shit that you need to make it happen. Like,
man.
So it's like, you know, it's definitely a learning experience coming up and it's a lot to take with you for the future though, for sure. So
yeah.